What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I just gotta talk about once again what is the most thankless job in sports, and that is, being a teammate of a particular guy. He's in this image, and I'm sorry. I just constantly keep seeing reminders of this. I keep seeing reminders of this. So I'll put a link to this article that I'm talking about in the pinned comment in the comment section below. And the article is talking about the fact that, LeBron is not going to retire, and that when he does retire, he's going to want a long, drawn-out goodbye. He's going to want a tour. He's going to want, festivals and tributes and rock concerts and rap concerts, and basically it's just saying, look, man, we know LeBron is an egomaniac. He's going to want some type of farewell tour. And I agree with that. That makes 100% sense. But what I don't like about the articles is it goes on to say that not only did LeBron James play at a high level this year, but that he led the team to the playoffs. Now, see, this is what gets me, man. This is what gets me is the tendency of these motherfuckers to just blanketly give him credit for everything. Anything that's positive, he gets the credit for it. But if there's a failure, either others get blamed or he gets excuses. Now, I don't know about you. Now, I understand LeBron averaged more points per game during the entire season. But his scoring average is misleading. And I'm going to tell you why it's misleading. Because a good bulk of that scoring was done from around Christmas time 2022 until when he broke the record. That was the stretch where he was averaging 35 points a game? Right? But before that stretch and after that stretch, he was, by his standards, somewhat mediocre in certain areas. Now, I will admit this. From the time Russell Westbrook was traded until the end of the season, LeBron James shot exceptionally well from the foul line, and he shot exceptionally well from three-point range, by his standards. I mean, I have to admit that. But his overall efficiency went way down after Russ got traded. His scoring went way down, and it was AD who was leading the team. I have the numbers to prove this. This article talks like as if, once again, LeBron just led the entire season. It was like, the same old tired narrative that LeBron just does everything. Well, after Russell Westbrook was traded, LeBron averaged 24.1 points, 7.8 rebounds, 6 assists, only 0.7 steals. 0.7 steals. I mean, that's almost impossible. How can someone playing as many minutes as LeBron only average 0.7 steals? That has to be someone who's really not even playing any fucking defense. 0.7 blocks, 45.8% shooting from the floor from the time Russell Westbrook was traded till the end of the season. LeBron shot 50% from the floor for the season, so that's a huge tail off, right? He did shoot 37.5% from downtown from the time Russell Westbrook was traded to the end of the season, so that was great. And he shot 80.5% from the charity stripe, so I give him high marks on those, but his scoring was down. Contrast that to Anthony Davis, who during that time period averaged 25.8 points, more than LeBron, 12.9 rebounds, way more than LeBron, 2.9 assists, of course less, 0.9 blocks, actually, 0.9 steals, actually more than LeBron. 2.1 blocks, way more than LeBron. 56.6% shooting from the floor. 27.3% from downtown, and 73.5% from the charity stripe. So what I'm getting at is, you also factor in the fact that LeBron missed an entire calendar month due to that foot injury. It was actually Anthony Davis and, some influence from the NBA that led the Lakers to the playoffs. And don't get me wrong, Anthony Davis is very inconsistent. He should not be a top 75 all-time player. And his inconsistency hurt the Lakers, especially in that series against Denver, where he really only had one great game and one other really good game, and the other games were stinkers. So yes, his inconsistency is disgusting. He's soft. But we got to tell the whole story. Even after that 2-10 start, remember there was a stretch when LeBron wasn't playing much earlier in the year, and there was Russell Westbrook and AD was balling. Remember there was a stretch where I think they won 8 out of 10 games after that 2-10 start, and AD was averaging like 35 points a game and was like the best player in the NBA. You remember that? Do you remember when Russ was a 6-man a year candidate before they tried to rewrite history and all of a sudden make him suck? So yeah, man, playing with this dude is the most thankless job in sports.